Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy RJ back at you again. Alright, y'all. So now we got dealing with customer story animation. Storytime animation by Saint Summers. You already know the vibes. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you have not done so already, and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss when I upload a video. And without further ado, we about to get straight into it. Let's go on and get it.
Man, it seems like the more I get older, the more I realize the customer is not always right. If anything, they're always wrong. Every time they do something or something happens, they are always in the wrong every single time. Alright, maybe not every single time, but they are wrong more than they are right. Like, because we would have rules, like store rules that I cannot change because I am a cashier at the bottom of the pyramid, and they would still tell me I'm wrong. Like, oh, I'm sorry, do you work here? Did you fill out that application? Did you do all those assessments on the computer before you could start your first day? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm about to complain so much in this video, which I feel like I have the right to. I worked so long in this industry, I have the right to be mad. And I'm not saying all the customers are bad. For every one bad customer, there's like 20 amazing saints out there. So it's not all of them. But the bad customers make better content, so let's go back to them. I hate the customers that act like they've never seen a card reader in their entire life. Like the card reader will look so obvious and simple like this, and they would still ask, where do I tap my card? And I'm like, oh my God, come on, just look. It's literally an illustration right here saying you can tap your card. And God forbid that card declines because they will get so defensive. They'll be like, oh no, I have money on this card. I just went to the other store a different day. I have money. Something is wrong with your machine. You should really get that checked out. And I'm just like, dude, I'm not calling you broke. Your card is just not, like, it's just not working. And a majority of the time, their card is just locked and they always forget to unlock it as soon as they pay. And it seems like customers, they always forget something the very last minute they're about to pay for something. Like they'll have 1,000 items in their basket and I'll be like, all right, your total is $1,000. And I'm like, oh, okay, I forgot to grab some milk. I'll be right back. And I'll just be like, no, you can't do that. It's like 20 other people in line.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that was funny the way he kind of just read you like, no, you can't do that.
What were you doing the whole time you were shopping? So I'm just standing there awkwardly waiting for them to come back. The other customers in line are getting mad and restless. Hey, what's taking so long? Oh, sorry, the person in front of you forgot the most important thing on their list, apparently. Sorry. Just buy all your stuff, and if you did forget something, you're just gonna have to get back in line, man. You can't just stop and get it and then come back in line. Like, that's unfair. That's a red flag. That's a foul.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that. Most definitely.
And how do people forget their cards when they walk in a grocery store? I don't know if it's just me, but I check my pockets like every 30 seconds. You know, just to make sure I didn't get robbed, you know? How do you go shopping for hours, get all the items you need, look at all the price tags with money symbols on them, and forget your card in your car? Like, as soon as you're about to check out, oh, sorry, I forgot my card in my car. I'll be right back. Oh my God, why? How did you forget your card? That's the only thing you need. Like, it's just a grocery store. You guys are making it so much harder than what it actually is. All you have to do is get all the items you want, no rush, and pay for them. Why are y'all making it so difficult? Like, customers, I feel like they like getting cashiers mad on purpose. Like, they get like a small thrill out of it. And the easiest way to make me mad is when a customer is paying in cash, I hold my hand out to, collect their cash, and they put their money everywhere else besides my hand. Like, it makes me so mad. Especially if they have coins too, so I gotta pick up all your quarters, nickels, and dimes. Just put it all in my hand. Make it easier and faster for everyone. Man, customers don't know faster. Customers have no sense of urgency. I mean, like, we're in a grocery store. It's chilling there. You don't have to be the fastest. But checking out when you're in a line, come on, pick up the pace, my guy. Especially for the customers that try to talk to me for, like, ever. Because, no, I don't care that your daughter graduated. No, I don't care if your dog just died. And no, I don't care if you think the Switch 2 was overpriced. Get your money up. Hurry up. My whole point of this job is to get people out of the store as fast as possible. And you talking about random stuff isn't going to help anybody. Unless we both have something in common. Like, forget all these customers. Now, tell me again where you got that pink yarn Yoshi Amiibo from, bro. But the entitlement is by far the worst. People think just because they're spending money, they can treat you however they want you to. And it seemed like...
Yes, exactly. I've had a similar situation. I never worked for a grocery store, but I've had a similar situation where a guy literally thought because... Well, I've worked as kind of like a similar, like a delivery driver type of situation, where a guy was literally like, I paid for this, and I've already paid for this item, and I paid for it to be delivered to my doorstep. Whenever I pay for it to be delivered, it's supposed to be delivered to my doorstep. And mind you, this dude had like a long dirt road driveway, and mind you, I had already got stuck, like literally maybe 30 minutes to an hour ago. I already got stuck. partially because the person with me couldn't drive, and they just got stuck, and they was stupid. They don't know how to listen. But anyway, mind you, I got stuck. So I called my manager. I was like, no, bro. Like, hey, look, we don't need to get stuck again. They got a long dirt road. And he said, call the customer to maybe they can just come and get the package. The customer, he literally got mad, having a rant, cursing inside and all that other stuff. And yeah, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I know how that feels.
Customers are the meanest when they're returning items.
Oh my
And for our
God.
store,
Yes,
we had
bro.
a crazy return policy. No matter how long ago you bought the item, if you have your receipt, you can get all your money back. And if you don't have a receipt, you can still get your money back, but it'll be on a store gift card. So, of course, people abuse this power. I remember this one lady, she wanted to return like a bunch of items, and she told me she didn't have a receipt. So I explained to her about our rules and how we could put all her money on a gift card. And then she kept on saying how, ugh, I don't want my stuff on a gift card. And I kept saying, well, ma'am, if you want your cash back, you're going to have to give us a receipt. And she was like, oh, I don't have my receipt. I bought this stuff like 5 years ago. And I was like, 5 years ago? And she was like,
5 years ago.
5 years, and they just all stopped working. I was like, well, because you had them for 5 years. That's probably why. So I called a manager because I didn't know what to do, and she's telling the story to him, and he looked at all the items that she brought in and said, we've never sold any of these items that you have here. For reference, at this time, I've only been working at the store for like not even a month, so I wasn't sure if she was lying or not. And my savage manager said this to her face. He said, it looks like you bought a bunch of junk from your house and tried to get some money for it.
God, dog, bro, that's crazy. You know there was a whole bunch of arguing after that.
Just like, oh my God, it's about to go down. Her and my manager were just going back and forth arguing while I was just sitting there watching. But after that whole situation was done and the lady had left, my manager looked back at me, sighed, and said, be ready for a lot more of that. And I was like, I'm gonna have to deal with that multiple times a day. And he was like, yeah, pretty much.
Alright, y'all, man. Dope video by Saint Summers, dealing with customers. That was dope. But hey, y'all, that's gonna be the video. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And it's your boy RJ, and I'm about to introduce us.